Welcome to the show. Stonebwoy has gone to fill the O2 Shepherd Bush Empire, and it's a big deal for us. It's not just about the fact that he has gone to fill the place, but the conversation surrounding this particular show is the reason why. For some of us, we are very happy that it has all gone to a very successful end for both shows. Now, I think before I start my conversation, I want to premise it's like this: don't put a cap on an artist who is still working. When I hear some of you, oh, you fall off, oh, your career die, your career is dead. As long as the artist is working, as long as the artist is an artist, you will never know what they can do at whatever time or when any favor will favor them. Especially when this artist is gradually doing what they or gradually working as the goal they want to achieve. Now, what is all this conversation about? Stonebwoy has been in the news, just in case you're not aware. He had a show, and prior to the show, there were a lot of conversations that the independent show they want to go and do in the UK to actually, celebrate Ghana's independence. It is not, there is a clash between one organizer and the three organizers. So, Stonebwoy was working with Live Nation, and then aside that, there was an independent day event that usually goes on in the UK. It's done by three big event organizers there, and this time they have come together and they are making it big. So of course there were conversations that are they trying to sabotage Stonebwoy, or is Stonebwoy trying to sabotage them, since this Ghanaian audience there, they are not a lot. So if you are going to get them for anything Independence Day, why are you not coming together but you are separated doing it? I saw a conversation with Adesope that was between Stonebwoy and Adesope, and Stonebwoy was saying that this is why Ghanaians, we are always lagging behind, why it's like we are always sort of to see an edgy. And to me, that thing Stonebwoy said, it made me feel like he doesn't believe in himself that he could have done this. That is why I keep saying, it looks like the brown Stonebwoy, he reacts to negative energy faster and harder than positive energy, because clearly per the results of what has been achieved, there was no need to even think that somebody, this is why we are going to lag behind. Why didn't Stonebwoy see it from the perspective that it is Independence Day, it is independence celebration? So if two events promoters are going to invade the UK landing and do two separate shows, why not? It is for Ghana. We are going to invade, and then that day will be about Ghana and not Ghana in another country or Ghana or whatever. It's about Ghana. But for you to see it as that thing that happened, that clash of events that happened, is some form of making us lack, then I feel like you are the only person crying wolf, feeling that people are trying to harm you or your events, because clearly you can do the job. You have done the job. You have proven to people that no matter what, the place there, the landing there is big for everybody to thrive. So why didn't Stonebwoy see this as a way for them to take over landing, but saw it as a way as somebody is trying to sort of and then this thing will make us lag behind and all that part? I really didn't agree with him. But all the same, I am sure there are other conversations that have gone on that I am not aware of that will make him feel that way. So I'm going to cut him that type of slack and then allow him to feel whichever way. But I was really thinking that this should have had the Ghana mentality. This thing, whether it is even 10 event organizers that are doing different events on that night, everybody should be willing to come, because we will all sell out and that day will be about Ghana. But clearly it is not about Ghana. It is their pocket and their individual egos and promoting their individual selves. Because if it's about Ghana, why is this a problem? But to the subject of the day is the feeling of the O2 Shepherd space. Now I keep saying that, listen, I don't think this thing happened automatically. And to me, the conversation that, he no go fit do one, somebody doesn't have that appeal there, to me is somebody projecting their own insecurities on you. So if you are watching, somebody is saying you cannot do something, you don't have this, you don't have that, just know that it is their own insecurities and their fears that they are just projecting on you. Stonebwoy didn't just wake up and go and do this thing there. Stonebwoy over the period. Now we see Stonebwoy, they are doing O2 Arena, Davido is doing O2 Arena. Stonebwoy has gone to pass through. People laugh at him 1 minute. Oh, he just passed through 1 minute, go sing, activate. He just do this, 2 seconds. A way of actually gradually testing your level there. Gradually. Stonebwoy, they go tall. I'm sure he goes to London. Previous years, he goes there. He goes to do certain things there. So clearly, whatever thing that we are seeing today, it did not happen from no. It didn't come out of space. He did this thing, planned, even decided to do what Live Nation means that everything he wanted to do, he did it kakra kakra yakosuwa, which is why I want to dare Stonebwoy and any other Ghanaian artist say, just as they said that Stonebwoy doesn't have the appeal in London and cannot do this, that he has done it, that sort of cares or mentality that have been placed in your head that it will take 20 Ghanaian artists to fill the arena. Please, let's start working at it. 1 artist, 2 artists, 3 artists, or even 19 artists from Ghana can decide to go and fill the O2 arena and they will fill it. And we have typical evidence of these 2 event organizers getting their things happening on the same night, which means there is audience, the place is big enough for us. So don't let us put that thing in our head. Don't let anybody put a cap on us that this is where our level will ever reach. No, we will always be ahead of that. Now, I want to tell Stonebwoy that he really has to focus on his goals, because clearly it looks like whatever he wants to do, he will achieve up. Like whatever he wants to do, he will achieve. He has to focus on the goal, because I feel like there was a lot of conversation, a lot of energy around the show that it didn't have to happen, but it happened. Whatever the case, there were projections that he has sold out. Bulldog said on the hit show when I was on the show that the place was sold out, and gradually people were saying that, oh, it's not true, the tickets are live. And well, he has filled the place, it's sold out. People are trying to undermine it. Oh, it's just 2,100, 2,000 and whatever. Even if it's 10, the capacity of the place is 10 and there are 10 people there, the place is sold out. So now that he has sold out, don't change the metrics of the solding out, or the selling out. No. Even if it is 2 people and he was doing it and you said he cannot fill 2 capacity, and then he has done the 2, don't come and stand here and say, oh, because he do 2, so he knows he's sell out. That thing is sell out. So me more dear, at this point, I am sitting here and I am hoping that Ghanaian artists will be bold. I feel like I got confidence now. They should forget the naysayers. They should be confident. Right now, Stonebwoy has proven that the people that think that they are the gatekeepers of London audience, there is another way. There's always a way. There is always a way. And I said this and I'm saying it now, that if Stonebwoy didn't even get half of the audience he was expecting, Nanka, he has still gone home as the winner, because he has actually learned an experience that most of other artists will not learn. They will never get. And I see people say, oh, this is history. People are saying, yeah, history. Yeah, other artists have gone to fill. It is history because the other times the other artists went to fill the space. Ask how many Ghanaian events, big events promoters too were doing big events at the time. Ask and check and see. In fact, that interview with Adeshope, he said that it will never happen that Burna Boy and Davido are filling 2 auditoriums in London at the same time. It will never happen because they have a plan to make sure say everybody shines. So to me, Stonebwoy really has to focus. Stonebwoy still doesn't have control of his energy and where he puts his energy and where his energy goes. I feel like Stonebwoy's brand has reached a certain level, a certain noise and certain energies. He doesn't have to feed into it because it makes it very easy to distract him. It makes it too easy to distract him. You can do the thing. Clearly, you have done. All I was waiting for was Stonebwoy to do the thing so that I'll come and ask him. So now, you know what was it about? Now, the conversation then to us, me, I don't see any sabotage here. These are 2 organizers who are doing their own thing. Yeah, they are saying we are doing it for Ghana music will promoted, but clearly, per the conversations that happen around the show, it is not about Ghana, it's about individual people trying to prove their individual points. But whatever the case, they too, at some point, I am sure said they too, they felt the pain somewhere, somehow. I'm sure they were also scared about something, but they didn't make their insecurities too clear like Stonebwoy's own. Stonebwoy, you have a goal. We all, the serious-minded people can see where your target is. Go, stay focused, and don't feed into negative energy. Because clearly, you could feed one. You could feed one. Torture. You could feed torture. You could feed touch everybody. You touch everybody for the side. You could feed one. So stay focused. And please, may your next goal be the arena. Because I know you can feel it. I honestly now feel like That's embargo na ye de to yes no wetimi ebu we dia wetimi ebu. So big shout out to all the guys that made this thing happen, Live Nation and the team members, anybody that made this happen, not just the Stonebwoy show but the other shows as well, anybody that made it happen. And to me, this should have been a big win for Ghanaian artists, but I have a feeling said now those that went here no too, they are seeing them some way. Those that went here too, they are seeing them some way. In fact, especially when I saw a video circulating about somebody at the in the audience has done some Alodia, dating Alodia, it doesn't make sense. Also, some freestyle be with Stonebwoy and family on the stage talking about, and they say I no go fit do was as I said, negative energy takes Stonebwoy's attention, gets Stonebwoy's attention than the positivity. People said you couldn't do them, but we believe say we could do them. So I really wish he wouldn't have given that moment that spotlight. No, you do them, you do them. I wait to end here. Subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon. Maybe after I have taken my time to watch the full show, I'll probably come and give a breakdown of the performance and whatever. But this is my general overview, so overload of the two events of the night. So do subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon, and if there's anything you have to do, do it now. Haslo ja.